So if we zoom in here by state, let's just browse the country. These were the top search terms for each of these states. Steve, zoom in for me, Baba. I'm going to need there.
What do we have?
We'll just work our way. Let's start up in the Northeast. Maine was Harry Bush. Is this entire segment going to just get us wiped off of YouTube, perhaps? Harry Bush in Maine. Is there an abundance of that, maybe? Or a lack of it?
I think it's just the combination of the Harry Bush / beaver population.
Right, that's true. The beavers. New Hampshire, enema. Vermont, tattoo. Massachusetts, face sitting. Rhode Island, wedding. Classy crew coming out of Rhode Island. Connecticut, queef. New York. What would you think for New York? Turkish, the number one search term for the state. District of Columbia, riding. New Jersey, Iranian. Baba. Delaware, mature. A lot of retirees.
When I always, if you're gonna search on Pornhub and you start with mature, the chances of you being looped in some kind of a child pornography deal is very, very limited.
That's true. You've probably eliminated the odds altogether.
Throwing it out there.
Now, the Southeast is interesting. I'm specifically going to talk about Tennessee, South Carolina, and Louisiana. All kind of similar in the, and even West Virginia. So when we go below, Mason-Dixon line here, we're going to drop below Maryland and Delaware. West Virginia was fat woman. Tennessee, chubby MILF. South Carolina, wife BBW. And then Louisiana, ebony BBW. Georgia was ebony homemade. And Florida,
Free state of Florida came up with
Cubana. Wonder why in Florida. Is anything shocking you here? Let's move west a little bit.
I mean, I think
How about your state? Where's the mitten?
Amateur wife.
That's a very normal search, I think.
With so many automobile jobs being lost, I mean, amateur wife, that's way to, like, somebody's got to buy the eggs,
Wisconsin was P. Missouri, grandma. The number one searched term in 2024.
Staying the fuck out of that state.
Now, the difference between North Dakota and South Dakota, also a little fascinating, Kevin. I would throw the Dakotas all together. Isn't Eric up there somewhere?
No, Eric's homegrown.
He's in Wyoming, so he's searching for homegrown. All right. So North
Dakota.
While
he goes, but if he goes too fucking far south in his truck, next thing you know, he's getting a foot job.
In Colorado, the number one search term was foot job.
Yeah.
But North Dakota, lesbian strap-on. South Dakota, hot babes.
Yeah,
they were very specific in North Dakota.
But, I mean, look at Washington and Oregon, which you kind of would think would have you got one that's got milking and the other's the furries.
Furry, yeah. Washington being milking and
of course,
Oregon being furry.
I mean, California, I couldn't have, of course, it's friends' moms,
Friend's mom, exactly. Now, Nevada, I was extremely disappointed in. Vegas was their number one search term on Pornhub. They wanted Vegas action, I guess, or why didn't they type that Vegas action?
Maybe they wanted to watch Robert Urich fuck.
That's true. Great show. Now scroll down. I think Alaska was a funny one too, from what I remember there. Yeah, Alaska was anal dildo. If anyone's interested,
I'm not.
And you're gonna obey, bitch. So now, all right. So that's the geographic breakdown of what was searched